Oh, this is very funny. I think I've been muted all this time. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, maybe we should start over again. Aloha from Hawaii. Ali from Palau. Hula from Fiji. Hafade from Guam, Mariana Islands. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Yorana from Tahiti. Kiora from New Zealand. Kia Yorana from the Cook Islands. Malo lelei from the Kingdom of Tonga. And Talofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, Malo lelei from the Kingdom of Tonga. And I am going to repeat what I just said because I just discovered we were muted. Yeah, in the Kingdom of Tonga, 170 islands, 45 of them are inhabited. The main island is Tongatapu. The capital is Nuku'alofa. 106,000 people live in the Kingdom of Tonga. Tongan and English are the languages spoken, and it is the only monarchy in the Pacific, and it is known as the Friendly Islands. It is south of Niue, 375 miles, Samoa, 400 miles, and Fiji, 474 miles. Yes. And this, as I was explaining there, but you couldn't hear anything, is the flag of the Kingdom of Tonga. So let me find our informations here, see if I can share that with you. Yeah, that was very strange. I never had that muted before. But again, this flag was adopted in the 4th of November, 1875. It is a red field with a right rectangle on the upper hoist side, the corner bearing the red Greek cross in the center. So that is what the wonderful flag is. All right, well, welcome back. Sorry about all that confusion there. But let us now, everybody, take a look at our music for today. And the first song that we're going to do, and again, if you can't find the music, look here in the chat. It says the Ukulele Dad Facebook page, everyone. Yep, right there. Yeah, I think I mentioned I just changed to a new computer, so it's taken a lot of time to figure this out, but it is much better. This computer is much faster, and I just got to be on top of things here. All right. But again, our first song is called He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. Okay, everybody, He's got the whole world in His hands. But yep, take a look there in the Ukulele Dad Facebook page and you'll find our music for today, and let's do it. Yeah, I think I was trying to explain, then I discovered I was muted. Yeah, this last Saturday, my wife and I did what is known as the ARC Walk. And this is a walk to, again, support individuals with disabilities. There's an organization called ARC in the city of Downey, California. So we've been doing this for quite a while. I even saw one of my former colleagues there because I used to work in Downey 16 years for the Los Angeles County Office of Education. So it was good to see her. And again, it's primarily a walk, but a few of us do run. So it's very interesting because we started out, and of course, it started to rain. So yours truly got sick after that. I got a bad cold, but well, it was fun. So I was following these people, and apparently they didn't know where they were going. So we went this way around the Stonewood Mall. Then we came around, and we were already on the last stretch toward the finish line. I said, wait a minute, this is not where we're supposed to go. So knowing the course, after they finished, I just kept going and I started up again. And I did the 3-mile loop because they only did the 1-mile loop. And there was another runner who followed me. And that's what we did. We ended up doing 4 miles that day. But yeah, I think the extra mile gave me a cold. So Friends, again, trust your instincts because the people in front were lost. And then it's interesting because normally the runners are way ahead of the walkers. I got down to the one street. I think we were on Florence Avenue, maybe. Yeah. And I couldn't pass up the walkers. There were so many. So I had to kind of walk behind them. Then I'd run. Yeah. So anyway, it worked out fine. But yep, had a cold since yesterday. I did go to see the urgent care. It's called Exer Urgent Care. Fantastic. It's in the city of Lakewood. They said, nope, you just have a common cold. So they gave me the Sudafed, and I feel a lot better today. And this morning I went running, and yep, I don't usually work out when I'm sick. And so, as some of you know, when you do your exercise, it releases the natural feeling called from the endorphins. The endorphins make you feel good. So yeah, I felt really good this morning, everybody. Okay. So let's take a look here at the instrument here. This is called the ukulele. And with the ukulele, we strum it with our right hand. And then we use our left hand to put our fingers down. So that's finger 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 on here. And each section of the ukulele is known as a fret. So fret 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is our chord chart, and the name of this chord is the C chord. So if you look here, this is string 1, known as the G string, and string 2 is known as the C string, and string 3 is known as the E string, and string 4 is the A string. Okay. So your third finger is on string 4, fret 3. It's kind of like opera. All right, so let's try it. Third finger on string 4, fret 3. Let's strum. And to strum, what we do is we go down, up. So down, up is one strum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, we are strumming. Good. Good job, everybody. So that again is the C chord. That's the first one you need to know. And then the next one's a little harder. It's called the G7 chord. So your first finger is on string 3, second on string 2, and third on string 4. This forms what we call a triangle. Fret 1 and fret 2. Okay, so let's try it. First finger is string 3, second is on string 2, third on string 4. Yep, keep us strumming. Good. So this song, we only have 2 chords because sometimes the songs have a lot of chords, but this is a good one. Yeah, last week we did Beauty and the Beast. That has 19 of these. All right, everybody. So here we go. So we have C2. So you'll notice in your music there's a 2 after the C. That means you strum it 2 times. Then we have G7, 2, G7, 2. And then C, 2, 3, 4. So you're on C. And put down your first finger, second and third, G7. And then move back to C. And that is your whole song. Now, at the ending, let's play this together. We have C2, G7, 2, C2, 3, 4, C2, G7, 2, and then we have C, G7, C. So when you just see a 1 there, that means we just have a single strum. Okay, so C, G7, C. All right, everybody. So let's do that. Yeah, it's funny. I keep trying to get this right so you can see me. Okay. All right, here we go. So everybody, again, take a nice deep breath and breathe out and enjoy the music. He's got the whole world in his hands, which is a traditional spiritual. Here we go. C, G7, C. 1, more time. C, G7, C. Here we go. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Keep going. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Verse 5, he's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Ending C2, G7, 2, C2, 3, 4, C2, G7, 2, C, G7, C. Good job. So yeah, that's okay to kind of slow down there at the very end. But this is a great song for all of you to learn because, again, it's not too difficult. The chords are good, and it's a great song. So appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's the first time that I've sung since probably, it's been a long time. Because, again, I was in that race, and I think I tried to sing on Sunday a little bit, so I think this might be the first time my voice is good in days. So it's good. All right, everybody. Well, we've got one more song that we're going to learn, and we actually learned this one last week. I'm sure all of you were tuned in last week, but let us again take some time to review this here. Okay, let me see here. The name of this song is Zip-a-dee-doo-dah. Okay. So yeah, you'll like this song. It's a fun one. So this comes to us from Disney. And sometimes it talks about Mr. Bluebird, but I'll put Mrs. Bluebird in there too for equal representation. All right. The good news, one of our chords is the C chord. So you know that one. Good job. We've already learned the G7 chord. So we are going to learn the G chord. And what the G chord is, it's the upside down G7, okay? So can you see how the G7 goes up and the G goes down? So let's take a look at G. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at G7, G, okay? Here we go. So we have our first finger is on string 2, second finger string 4, and third finger string 3. Again, G is like the upside down G7. So let's try it. First finger string 2, second string 4, and third string 3. Here we go. That is the G. Now the next one is a nice one, the A7 chord. So your first finger is on string 2 for the A7. Let's try it. First finger is on string 2, fret 1. Okay. And then finally, we have the D7 chord. So there's two types of D7. The simple D7. Okay, so the simple D7, we have our first finger is on string number 1. And then our second finger is on string number 3. Okay. So that is D7 simple. So first finger, string 1, fret 2. Second is on string 3, fret 2. D7. Now, for those of you that are more advanced out there, we have the D7 complicated chord. So let me show you what that means. You've got your first finger all the way across fret 2. Second finger is on string 4, fret 3, okay? So let's try it. First finger all the way across fret 2 forms what we call a bar. Then our second finger is on string 4, fret 3. So that is the D7 complicated. But like I said, if that one's too hard for you, then do the D7 simple chord, okay? Now, let's see what else is tricky in this song, and then we will do it, okay? And Malo lelei to our friends in the Kingdom of Tonga. Okay. So, in this chord, we have the interjection goes G, 2, 3, 4. Then D7, you can play again complicated. D7, 2, 3, 4, or simple. D7, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, we pretty much play. So we have the first line is G, 2, 3, 4. C, G, C, G, A7, D7, and G. C, G, C, G, D7, G, and then we have D7, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A7, 2, 3, 4, D. So anytime you see that 1 there, you just do a simple D like that. So, or D7, I'm sorry. Take a look at the last line. We have D7 to G. D7. So we have D7 to G, D7, and G. Okay, so we have, again, the ending D7 to G, D7, G. And again, you can use the simple D7 on this. So you can go D7 to G, D7, G. Either way, okay. All right, everybody. So we are going to sing this all the way to the end. The first time we'll say Mr. Bluebird, and then the second time we'll say Mrs. Bluebird. So make a note in your music there, everybody. We gotta represent here. Okay. All right, from Walt Disney. Here we go. 5, 6. Here we go. F 2, 3, 4, D7, 2. One more time. F 2, 3, 4, D7. Here we go. Sing. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-ay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-ay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-ay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Mrs. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-ay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. And the ending, and then okay. So from the wonderful feeling, we go wonderful feeling, wonderful day. And then we have D7, G, D7, and G. All right, everybody, you did it. Well, very good work. Keep working on your chords there. And like I said, you can do this, everybody. We know you can. Now, we are going to do something that I should have done at the beginning, but I was concerned about whether this was going to work or not. But let us take a look now at some of our announcements for our organization. And this, again, show is sponsored by N-Pine. We are the National Pacific Islander Education Network. Now, let me see if I have that slide here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So as you can see, we can be found all over the United States, as well in many other parts of the world, and many of the islands of the Pacific. So, yep, so take a look there. And aloha to our friend Liz in Canada. We also have members in Bahrain and also in Italy and on many of the islands. So it's fantastic, huh? But let me see here. I am going to share a couple things with you. And first of all, let's see. Yep, let us take a look at the okay, choose what. Oh, here we go. This, my friends, is the N-Pine website. Okay. So here you can find all kinds of information about N-Pine. You can see our students there. Yeah, good to see all of them. Yeah, you can learn a lot there. But let me see. I think it's time to go right here. Let's take a look at our annual golf tournament, first of all, everybody. So next week, April the 5th, it is April, of course, but April the 5th is the deadline to register for our tournament. And some of you have not registered or paid yet. So please, everybody, we want to have the tournament because if we don't have enough people, we have to cancel, and that's bad. Okay. But this shows all of our generous major sponsors, as well as our T-sign sponsors. So yeah, we're all up to date there. Thanks to all of these people who, again, donate their funds to support N-Pine. We have our golf teams. Right now, we're at 62 golfers, and we need 72. So you can do it, everybody. Virtual teams, thank you to the Utah chapter, as well as the Inland Empire chapter. We have 6 golfers signed up so far virtually. So the virtual tournament starts on August 8th, which is, yeah, it's coming up soon. And you have until April 22nd to finish the tournament. But what you do is you register here with N-Pine. Here's our registration letter, Google link. And then you go to your golf course and play. But you do need to pay your fees there at your regular golf course. Don't pay those to N-Pine. What you're paying to N-Pine is a donation. And it is, again, a lot less than if you were coming here in person, but it does help out our students for our scholarships and internships programs. All right. But thank you, California Credit Union. They're going to provide goodie bags. We have a lot of different prizes that you can win. And yeah, let me show you this. I just got some new ones here. This is from the Musical Theater West in Long Beach, California. They're our new prize sponsor, as well as Go-Kart World. That's another one. So thank you, friends, for your donations. All right. Now, I'm going to take this background off because you can't see me too good sometimes with the background. Okay. There, that looks better. So that was, again, from N-Pine's website on the golf tournament. I think the other thing I wanted to bring before you is we are accepting nominations, everyone. for Enpine's Educator, Counselor, and Community and Student Scholars Awards and Attendance Awards. So you go to Enpine Awards, and you can find all of these. So again, I just coughed. We know there's some students out there who could really benefit from these. We also have many school personnel that work with our students. So please, everybody, take some time to nominate them. We have our new attendance award named after Uncle Henry Kamai. I'm going to take a cough drop here. But everybody, take a look at that. Let me see what else is there to see on our website. This is a good one, our Aloha School Leaders. That's a good page to look at. And if you come here, you'll find a link and read about two of them, Dr. Charlene Shimada and Verna Castro. And then this here is our Aloha Leadership link. So thanks to our schools that are involved in this, everybody. All right, now I'm going to take a look at another page here. Let's see. This should be the Enpine Facebook page, okay? So again, I did go over all the sponsors already, so that's good. Our Team Samoa will be this Saturday at 7:45 a.m. at Wilson Park in the city of Torrance, California. Hopefully it won't rain. If it does, then don't come, okay? But that will be taking place Saturday. I was at Reinerson and Liberty Park this morning for, didn't rain, luckily. Did some running there. Yeah, this is our show. All right, let's take a look at our e-news, the Enpine e-news. Okay. So our next Lesona ukulele class will be April 16th. We just had one on March 19th, and we practiced Edelweiss, Sa Vali Vali, and the Aiko Aiko song. And we also played Can't Help Falling in Love for one of the employees. So good. That's at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. I think I've gone over the golf tournament. Take some time to visit LinkedIn and tell us what you think, because we are thinking about combining these pages. Also, take a look on April the 4th will be our next Ohana night at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. So be aware of that. And then this is the link. We also had Francine Blacksher was on our show last week, so you can find that link. Here's the Enpine Awards. We can do this again. Stay healthy, get vaccinated, and take care of yourselves, everybody. Very important. Measles is very big out there right now. Cesar Chavez Day is coming up soon, and we'll play a song in recognition of him. Yeah, we got a birthday here, so we've got to do our birthday song here pretty soon here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Some new members. We have Alex Justiniano, Don Santiago, and Teona Fearson are some of our new members. Again, we recognize Sunday is Easter Sunday and Cesar Chavez days. And here's some other announcements you can read about, everybody. But again, we appreciate you taking a look at that. And thank everybody again for looking at our Facebook page as well as our website. That keeps you up to date. All right. Now, I did say we have a birthday, so let's get our birthday song out here. And it is the birthday for our golfer, Reggie Berry. Happy birthday to you, Reggie. He is our good friend, Reggie Berry. And Reggie was a professional football player and now has a very fine organization that, again, works with young people and mentors them. So we appreciate, Reggie, all that you do. Now, it is time for our self-care talanoa. That means talk story, everybody. It's time for self-care talanoa. And let me again go over that with all of you. So I'm going to share this thought, and then we will do a song, and then I'll share another thought, and we'll do another song. Okay. Yeah, my throat was doing pretty good up until now. Maybe from singing too much. Okay. But everybody, let's see here. So today, for our self-care talanoa or talk, we are talking about inner beauty. So everybody, the idea of beauty causes so much anxiety, especially for women. Yes, it is, again, very, very important. And I want everybody to realize that opinions about physical beauty vary widely. How is that different when it comes to inner beauty? Which is better to pursue? Well, again, all of us have some beautiful things on the inside, okay, as well as the outside. So I would say my answer to that question is, I think work on your inner beauty, and that will definitely help your outer beauty. Okay. But again, everyone, don't listen to those that say strange things about you, because we have a lot of those out there. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, this coming Sunday is Easter, so I do have an Easter song. This came from the movie called Easter Parade, and the song was written by Irving Berlin. And in the movie, it was sung by Judy Garland and Fred Astaire. Yeah, how about that? I tried to sing this for karaoke the other day, but when they put it on, it had Judy Garland's part. I couldn't sing that. So we got through it. But anyways, thank you, DJs Bob and Margie. We appreciate that. Easter Parade. Here we go. So this takes place on Fifth Avenue in New York. So just kind of imagine yourself there. It talks about the rotogravure. And what that is, that's kind of like the front page of the newspaper. That's what it is. So here we go. In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when they look you over, I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find you're in the rotogravure. If I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet, and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find you're in rotogravure. If I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet, and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade, and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. right, everybody. That's the Easter Parade by Irving Berlin was the composer. Now, we've got another tune I'm going to share with you. But before we do that, let us talk about being aware. Okay. So we've been working on stress, anxiety, and mindfulness the last couple weeks. We talked about reflecting and pondering on the good things. We talked about our unrealistic expectations and taking a short break. But today we're going to talk about being aware. All right, everybody. So what being aware means, maybe we were not able to sleep. And maybe we get angry easily. Or we may be feeling depressed or be low in energy. Yeah. So these are all things that are very important that we need to be aware of. Okay. Now, let me find this here for all of you. Let me see here. Yeah, maybe I can find it. I don't know. But I wanted to share with you the following, because I forgot to post it in the chat here. But this is good information again for all of us related to our wellness. And as soon as I get this here, we're going to post it. Okay. So some of you have heard this before, so here we go again. You should have it memorized by now. But these are some individuals that you can contact. And again, they will help you in these times where we just don't feel very good. Yeah, we don't feel very good at all. And I told you I was feeling funny physically, but we're talking about mentally. So there is a website called calhope.org, and you can call this number 833-317-HOPE. And they have people that are trained there to listen to you. They're not there to judge you or say too much. They're just there to listen. You can also take a look at this number, 415-608-2018. It's the Pacific Islanders Wellness Initiative. They will also help. But friends, there comes a time when things just aren't going too well and you really don't know what else to do. So I wouldn't wait for these numbers. Just call this number 988. And we call that the lifeline. If you're thinking about doing something strange to yourself or others, please call 988 and they're there to help. Now, as you know, Cesar Chavez Day is coming up also on Sunday. So I wanted to sing this song to recognize him. And I was with fellow musician Wilma. We were at the California Credit Union when we last sang this. But this is We Shall Overcome in the Spanish language. It was sung by the followers of Cesar Chavez, okay? Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully I'll make it here. Yeah, my voice not used to singing. It's been a long time. So here we go. Nosotros venceremos, which means we shall overcome. Okay? We shall overcome. Nosotros venceremos. Nosotros venceremos. Nosotros venceremos ahora, oh en mi corazón, yo creo, nosotros venceremos. No estamos solos, no estamos solos, no estamos ganaremos, unidos ganaremos, unidos ganaremos un día. Oh, en mi corazón yo creo, nosotros venceremos. No tenemos miedo, no tenemos miedo, no tenemos miedo hoy día. Oh, en mi corazón yo creo, nosotros venceremos. We shall overcome someday. All right, everybody. So as we learned from Dr. King and also from Cesar Chavez, yes, we shall overcome. We need to continue to, again, work with those that seem to have difficulty. Yeah, sometimes we might have to ignore them because they just become very strange. Okay. Yep, it's very interesting, everybody. Now, last thing I wanted to share for our school talk portion of this program, and then we will do our final song. Okay. But as you know, we have the school talk story with Dr. T portion, and we've been talking about student attendance and, again, the plethora of chronic absenteeism in this country. But let me see here. Yeah, I probably should show you that too, huh? All right, so let me find this here. It's a lot easier these days with this new, this new computer, because before I'd look and I'd look, I can't find anything. Okay. So here we go. Let me share this with you. And you've seen this part of our website before. It's under attendance, resources and attendance. But again, we thank the members of the school attendance review team who are doing all that they can to find out, why aren't you going to school there, young person? What can we do to help? But I've mentioned these names before. We have Sharma Uma, myself, Karel Lokeni. We have probation officer Fuaone Paala Rufens, and also Ainga Lesala T. Afalava, also known as Sala, is what she's also called. And we will also be inducting some new members of our team, too. We've got 1, 2, 3 of them that are going to join us. Isn't that great? But let me talk about the following here. I think last time we talked about employment is very important in getting individuals into school, either for parents or students. We also talked about tutoring, and we mentioned that after-school programs often have free tutoring, so that's a good thing. You don't have to pay anything. And then we talked about having a mentor. So let me go to this page here, guest speakers and mentors. Yes. We are working on the Falana'i Ala Professional Guest Speaker and Mentor Series right now in our schools. And I just talked to our friend Falana'i. He lives now in American Samoa, but worked for many years as a facilities manager in the Long Beach Unified School District. But Falana'i agrees this is one of the greatest things that our organization, NPINE, does. And these are all the schools that we visited over the years. But again, it just helps students to see a role model. And many times these mentors will work individually with the students. So that's another thing, everybody, that we can do, tutoring and mentoring. Okay. And also, we are going to talk about next time a parent specialist. Okay. Because it's good to have a parent as a part of this group so they can help out other parents that need some help. Sorry about that, everybody. because we usually have on our team, the school attendance review team, a parent that can kind of help out the parents because many times they feel like we're picking on them. Yeah. But these parents, they again are individuals that are a listening ear and they will help out the parents. Well, that's enough, friends, on that. And let me pull up our closing slide and we'll play our final Aloha song before we let everybody go today. But we will be back at this time next week at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And may or may not have a guest. We'll have to see what happened to our friend and we can reschedule. But we do have Ohana Night coming up next Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. And we will be streaming that next week. So you can watch it here on Twitch. Our Lesona Ukulele class for the month of April will be, let me see, on the 16th. So that's coming up too. But here's our final Aloha song, everybody. And in the Kingdom of Tonga, we say Malo lelei means hello. And Alua means goodbye. So Alua, everybody from the Kingdom of Tonga. Here we go. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from Guam, Mariana Islands. Alua from the Kingdom of Tonga. Arera from the Cook Islands. Arera from New Zealand. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Bothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Everybody, it's been a pleasure to see all of you. Keep up the great work. And again, take some aloha to the world. That will bring us all together. Take care.